everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sewing the lucky $2 wallet from Sallie Tomato. So let's take a look at the pattern. Okay, so I purchased the pattern from the Sallie Tomato website, and it came in this box here, well, more like a envelope. And it tells you all the information about the pattern, what you need. I love that it kind of rates the pattern on beginner to expert. So it is a 2. It gives you the sizing, all the fabrics you need. And then the pattern was here in the container. I'm not going to open it up because it gives all the sizing information and I don't want to give away the pattern. Now, here is one of the wallets that I made using the pattern, and this is with some rainbow cork. I have a rainbow star zipper pull, a rainbow zipper, and there you go. You can see all the card slots. So we have 1, 2, 3 card slots, another card slot here. You could put something else, a little zipper for smaller items like change, and then an area for cash. So that is the wallet. Then what I did on their website as well was I grabbed a pre-cut kit for this wallet. So everything is perfectly cut for the pattern. The only thing I did do was I trimmed the edges per the pattern. I went ahead and got that prepped. So you can see all the edges are cut along there, and you'll see why in the pattern. So these are all of the pieces that you would need in a little zipper. I'm actually going to trade out the zipper for another rainbow zipper because I'm going to be sewing this with variegated thread. It is a variegated purple thread, and I think having a little pop from the zipper as well will be really fun. So the first thing we are going to do in this pattern is sew the zipper pocket. So we'll need this smaller piece. I'm not going to give the sizes, of course. And what we'll do is pull the teeth apart on the zipper, and we're going to be sewing it in place one side along each edge. Now this was the hardest part for me on this pattern because it is really hard for me to get the zipper pull back on the zipper tape after this step. I am going to use some double-sided tape along here to hold it in place as I sew. You can just use clips if you would like to, but the double-sided tape does make this step a little bit easier. Okay, I left about 1/8 of an inch along each side of the tape, between the tape and the faux leather here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go top stitch along the faux leather about 1/8 of an inch. All right, now that I have the zipper tape sewn in place, I'm going to trim off the excess tape. And then I'm going to attach the zipper pull. All right, so if you pull the zipper through twice like I did, then you'll have it closed on either side. It'll make it a little bit easier for sewing. Okay, so now what we're going to do is per measurements, We're going to even this out for the pocket and then top stitch along the top to give us a little bit of area on the top and on the bottom for the pocket. Now I'm putting the clips along the side here so that I can sew across the top easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go top stitch across the top here. Then I'm going to get my next piece in the pattern and clip it in place along the bottom of the rectangle, and I'm going to top stitch along the side, the bottom, and up the next side. I'm just going to do 1/8 of an inch top stitch across there, and that will create this pocket here that you can slide things into, either your ID or whatever you would like. So how cute is this turning out already? I really love the detail of the variegated thread. And this is such a quick and easy pattern after you get used to it and how it works. So there we have the change pocket area finished, and we have this little slip pocket finished. So now what we're going to move on to is the next card pockets. So what we're going to do is we're going to top stitch just along all of these funny looking pocket pieces, so just the longer top side on these two, and then this smaller piece we're going to top stitch along one side too. That's just going to make the card pockets look nice and finished at this open area. So after we get the top stitching done, we're going to line them up, the first one up per the pattern, and we're going to top stitch just along this bottom small area. We'll put the next one in place and top stitch just along the bottom small area. Then we'll put the next one in place, and then we'll do 1/8 of an inch top stitch along the side, the bottom, and up to the top again. All right, so now that we have all of the card pockets sewn in place, the only two pieces we have left to work with is the back of the wallet and the little piece that we're going to use to kind of finish off this edge that would be a raw edge otherwise. So to do that, we're going to center the wallet over it and top stitch along the middle, then fold this top part over and top stitch again to finish it off. So to do that, I'm going to put some double-sided tape down just to make that a little bit easier. I use a lot of double-sided tape in bag making. It really can help make some of these more awkward stitches a little bit easier on us. All right, so I'm going to go top stitch, fold this down, and then top stitch again. All right, so the final step of the wallet is finishing off the back of it. Okay, so we drew some lines earlier in the pattern about making kind of a rectangle in the center here. So I'm going to line up the wallet along those lines. So essentially what I'm going to be doing is a top stitch rectangle around these edges that are folded in along the wallet. This top one is going to be a standalone stitch. It's not going to overlap the top of this wallet portion because it's going to give us that area for our cash or anything else you'd like to slip in. I am going to, of course, use my double-sided tape because it is my friend, and I'm going to use that along all of the sides of the wallet. So I'm going to put some along the top, the bottom, and the two sides. Okay, and I found it easier to go ahead and fold everything at once and use some clips to hold it in place. That way I can just go all the way around. I think this time I'm going to start at the top. Last time I started along the sides and I felt like my top didn't get lined up as much as I would have liked. So I think I'm going to use this as a starting point to work around the wallet. And I'm just kind of having the seam touch the top of the wallet here. Right, so I'm going to put some clips in to hold that in place, and then I'm going to work along the side. Now the sides and the bottom and the other side from here on out is going to overlap over your wallet. All right, so let's take it over to sew. All right, and just like that, the lucky $2 wallet is finished. If you notice here, I should have centered this kind of cover to hide all of the raw edges a little bit more so that it isn't open here, but it's something easy to adjust on your next wallet. Otherwise, it is still really cute and isn't something that you would really notice that much unless you're really, really looking at it. It is such a cute wallet. I really like how the purple variegated thread looks across this black wallet. It looks lovely. You see that lighter pop of color every now and then, and it adds a nice touch to a simple little wallet. All right, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if this is a wallet that you would like to make at some time, or if you've already made one, let me know what you think of the pattern. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.